Your hands tingle, your feet burn, and sometimes you feel like they're completely numb. Recognize these symptoms? This isn't just a normal part of aging. It's a red flag signaling nerve damage. And here's the scary truth. The longer you ignore it, the worse it gets. But here's the good news doctors want you to hear. Certain foods have been scientifically proven to naturally repair your nerves. No pills, no side effects, just real healing through what you eat. Curious about which foods made the cut? Then stick around until the end, because number one might already be sitting in your kitchen right now, ready to transform your health. Let's get started. Food number one, avocado. Let's start with a creamy green powerhouse that most people love, but seriously underestimate, the avocado. If you're dealing with nerve damage, numbness, tingling, or that weird burning feeling in your hands or feet, your body is literally crying out for help. And guess what? Avocado might be one of the most powerful tools in your kitchen to help turn things around. Here's why. Avocados are packed with healthy fats, especially monounsaturated fats, which act like natural lubricants for your nervous system. But the real magic comes from two key nutrients, vitamin B6 and vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. These B vitamins are absolutely essential for nerve health. They help your nerves communicate properly, regenerate after damage, and even reduce inflammation in the process. Vitamin B6 plays a key role in producing neurotransmitters, the tiny messengers that carry signals between your brain and body. Without enough B6, those messages get scrambled or don't get delivered at all. And vitamin B1, that's basically fuel for your nerves. It keeps them energized and resilient under stress. Now here's the kicker. Most people with nerve pain are low in B vitamins, especially as they get older. Even if you're eating what seems like a healthy diet, your nerves could still be starving. But avocados don't stop there. They're also loaded with potassium, a mineral that helps regulate nerve signals and muscle contractions. That means it can help reduce muscle weakness and improve coordination. Two common issues when your nerves are in trouble. And we have to talk about inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of your nerves. Whether it's caused by diabetes, poor circulation, or just years of wear and tear, inflammation keeps your nerves irritated and blocks their ability to heal. But the fats in avocado, they fight inflammation at the cellular level, giving your nerves a chance to relax and repair. Now you might be wondering how to actually get more avocado into your day without getting bored. Easy. Spread it on toast in the morning. Throw half into a smoothie with some spinach and banana, dice it up and toss it into a salad. Or just keep it simple and eat it with a pinch of salt and lemon. It's creamy, satisfying, and way better for your nerves than most snacks out there. And here's a little trick. Adding a bit of olive oil or even a dash of black pepper can boost the absorption of those fat-soluble vitamins, giving you even more healing power in each bite. Of course, avocados are a bit calorie-dense, so moderation is key. But don't be afraid of the fat. This is exactly the kind of healthy fat your nerves are begging for. So if you're serious about helping your body repair nerve damage from the inside out, avocado isn't just a trendy food, it's your new best friend. Try adding it to your daily routine and see how your body responds. And be honest, are you already eating avocado regularly, or is this your sign to finally start? Food number two, salmon. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful nerve healing foods on the planet, salmon. If you're serious about repairing nerve damage, improving circulation, and reducing that constant tingling or numbness, this is the kind of food you need in your life. Because here's the truth. Behind almost every case of nerve pain is one sneaky culprit, inflammation. And salmon? It's basically inflammation's worst nightmare. What makes salmon so special is its incredibly high content of omega-3 fatty acids. These are the healthy fats your nerves absolutely love. Think of omega-3s as the raw materials your body needs to rebuild the protective coating around your nerves, known as the myelin sheath. When that sheath gets damaged, whether from diabetes, injury, or chronic inflammation, your nerves start misfiring. That's when you get the buzzing, the burning, the numbness. But omega-3s step in to repair that damage and restore proper function. They literally help your nerves communicate better, faster, and more accurately. But that's not all. Salmon is also a rich source of vitamin D, another nutrient that plays a huge role in nerve health. Low levels of vitamin D have been linked to nerve pain, muscle weakness, and even neurological conditions like multiple sclerosis. And the older we get, the harder it becomes to absorb enough vitamin D from sunlight alone. So if you're not eating salmon or taking a supplement, chances are your vitamin D levels could use a serious boost. Now let's talk results. Studies have shown that people who consume omega-3 rich fish like salmon regularly experience less nerve pain, better nerve regeneration, and even improved blood flow to damaged areas. That last part is key because without good circulation, your nerves can't get the nutrients they need to heal. And if you've ever had cold hands or feet, or if wounds on your legs take forever to heal, that's a red flag that your circulation and your nerves might be struggling. So how do you add salmon to your diet without getting bored or breaking the bank? Easy. Grill it, bake it, or pan-sear it with a little olive oil and garlic. Add it to salads, wraps, or rice bowls. Or try canned wild salmon for a more affordable option. It's still packed with omega-3s and works great in things like salmon patties or fish cakes. Aim for at least 2 to 3 servings a week. And remember, the darker and richer the color, the better the quality. Wild caught is always best if you can get it. If you're not a fan of fish, don't worry. You can still get omega-3s from high-quality fish oil supplements. Just make sure they're third-party tested and sourced from wild fish. But honestly, nothing beats the full nutritional package you get from the real thing. Because salmon doesn't just bring omega-3s and vitamin D to the table, it's also rich in protein, B vitamins, selenium, and antioxidants that work together to support your entire nervous system. So if you've been feeling off lately, tingling in your toes, numbness in your fingers, maybe even that strange burning sensation that comes and goes, it might be time to take a closer look at what's on your plate. Salmon isn't just tasty, it's a natural form of nerve therapy that works from the inside out. Give it a shot and see how your body starts to respond. You might be surprised at how much of a difference a little fish can make. Food number 3, broccoli. Now let's move on to something green, crunchy, and surprisingly powerful. Broccoli. Yeah, I know, it's not exactly everyone's favorite, but when it comes to nerve regeneration, this humble vegetable might just be one of the smartest things you can put on your plate. Here's the deal. Nerve damage is often driven by something called oxidative stress. That's just a fancy way of saying your nerves are under constant attack from unstable molecules called free radicals. These little troublemakers chip away at your cells, inflame your nerves, and make healing almost impossible unless you fight back with antioxidants. And broccoli, it's packed with them. One of the key antioxidants in broccoli is vitamin C. This powerhouse vitamin not only reduces inflammation, but also boosts collagen production, which is super important for keeping your tissues, including your nerves, healthy and strong. And then there's vitamin K, which supports proper blood flow and reduces the risk of nerve-related complications, especially in people with diabetes or circulation issues. But the real MVP in broccoli is something called alpha-lipoic acid. You may have never heard of it, but this compound has been studied extensively for its ability to regenerate damaged nerves, especially in people dealing with neuropathy from diabetes. Alpha-lipoic acid helps improve nerve conduction, reduces burning and tingling sensations, and even supports better energy production in your nerve cells. In other words, it helps wake up nerves that have gone quiet. And don't let the simple look of broccoli fool you. It's also loaded with folate, a B vitamin that supports the growth of new nerve tissue, and magnesium, which helps calm overactive nerves and reduce painful misfiring signals. That's a big deal if you're someone who struggles with nerve hypersensitivity, like sudden jolts or pins and needles sensations out of nowhere. Now, I get it. Broccoli doesn't exactly have a reputation for being exciting, but it's all about how you prepare it. Steam it just until it's bright green and still has a little crunch. Toss it with garlic, lemon juice, and a drizzle of olive oil. Roast it in the oven until the edges are crispy. Or throw it into a stir fry with some ginger and sesame oil for a flavor-packed, nerve-friendly side dish. The key here is consistency. One little piece of broccoli a week won't move the needle, but when you make it a regular part of your meals, just a few times a week, it can start to lower inflammation, repair nerve pathways, and give your body the raw materials it needs to rebuild from the inside out. And here's something most people don't know. Broccoli belongs to a family of vegetables called cruciferous veggies, along with Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and kale. These guys all contain special compounds that activate your body's natural detox pathways, which helps clear out toxins that could be slowing down your healing. So next time you see broccoli sitting on your plate, don't push it to the side. That little green tree is packed with healing power. It doesn't just protect your nerves, it actively helps rebuild them. If you've been dealing with nerve pain, tingling, or just that frustrating sense of something's off, broccoli might be the secret weapon your body's been missing. Food number 4, walnuts. Finally, let's talk about a crunchy little snack that does way more for your nerves than most people realize: walnuts. These brain-shaped beauties aren't just good for your mind, they're actually one of the best foods you can eat to support and repair damaged nerves. And the best part? They're delicious, easy to eat, and work wonders in small amounts. So what makes walnuts so special? First, they're loaded with vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your nerve cells from oxidative damage. Think of vitamin E as a shield. shield. It wraps around your nerve cells and helps defend them from the kind of stress and inflammation that causes them to break down over time. When your nerves are inflamed, they can't function properly. Signals get distorted or lost completely, which is exactly what leads to numbness, tingling, and weakness. But with enough vitamin E in your system, you can start protecting and even repairing that damage. Walnuts are also packed with omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. While ALA isn't quite as potent as the omega-3s in salmon, it still plays a key role in reducing inflammation and supporting nerve structure. In fact, research has shown that people who consume more plant-based omega-3s tend to have lower levels of neuropathy symptoms, especially when they're also getting other nerve-supporting nutrients in their diet. But we're just getting started. Walnuts are a rich source of magnesium, a mineral that helps calm overexcited nerves. If your nerves are constantly firing off when they shouldn't, causing that annoying pins and needles feeling or muscle twitching, low magnesium might be part of the problem. And guess what? Most people aren't getting nearly enough of it. Walnuts offer a natural way to boost your magnesium levels and soothe those irritated nerve pathways. They also contain polyphenols, which are plant compounds that further reduce inflammation and protect your nerve tissue from wear and tear. And here's a fun bonus. Walnuts help improve circulation. Better blood flow means your nerves get more oxygen and nutrients, which is absolutely critical for healing. If you've got poor circulation in your hands and feet, adding walnuts to your diet is a simple, effective way to help bring life back to those areas. Now, how do you get more of these into your day without going overboard? Simple. A small handful, just 5 to 7 walnuts, is enough to give you a strong dose of nerve-repairing nutrients. You can toss them into oatmeal, sprinkle them on top of a salad, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them raw as a snack. And if you like baking, ground walnuts make a great addition to homemade muffins or healthy energy bites. One thing to watch out for, don't overdo it. Walnuts are calorie dense, and while they're full of good fats, moderation is key. You want just enough to get the benefits without turning your snack into a full-blown meal. And for maximum impact, pair walnuts with other nerve-friendly foods like berries, leafy greens, or even avocado. These combinations work synergistically, giving your nerves everything they need to regenerate and thrive. So if you're dealing with nerve damage, tingling, or weakness, walnuts aren't just a tasty treat, they're a serious recovery tool. Add them to your routine and give your nerves the support they've been waiting for. And there you have it, 4 simple foods that can help repair nerve damage, reduce numbness, and bring real relief naturally. No prescriptions, no side effects, just real healing from real food. So why not give your nerves the support they deserve? Start small, stay consistent, and let your body do the rest. Your healing starts on your plate.